Okay, very good morning to all. Yes, my voice is audible.
Audible, sir.
Okay, fine. So today we will start the one more method in the cash book. That is, till today we have solved the problems on triple column cash book or three column cash book. Today we will solve the problem on petty cash book. Okay. See, in a business, there are a large number of petty payments to be made. The entries are not made in the cash book, but made in another book maintained specifically for this purpose called petty cash book. A person called petty cashier will be made in charge for maintaining the petty cash book. A lump sum amount depending upon the nature of business will be shown on the or will be given to the petty cashier to meet the petty expenses, and this amount will be shown on the debit side of the petty cash book. All the entries regarding payments would be shown on the credit side of the petty cash book. So at the end of the period, the petty cash book will be balanced like any other ledger account. Yes, my dear students, today we are talking about petty cash book. So petty cash book is the book where or in which firm there is a large number of transactions daily, and whenever in the organization or in the business firm, if you want to pay the small expenses, we have to maintain the a specific book called the petty cash book. Here one person will be given an in charge. He is called the petty cashier. So he will be given a lump sum amount, and the amount given to him will be shown at the debit side of the petty cash book, and the payments will be made out of this will be shown at the credit side of the petty cash book. My dear students, I hope you understand the nature of petty cash book is also same like on receipt debit side, payments credit side, but the payments are very small in nature. So we are supposed to prepare each column for each expenditure, and in the particulars column we have to record the every nature of the expenditure. So this is a brief explanation about the petty cash book. Now I will explain the procedure also. Analytical petty cash book, the most suitable way of maintaining the record of expenses to enter them in an analytical petty cash book. This book has two sides. Just now I told you. On the left hand side, the receipt of cash from the main, the cashier would be recorded, and on the other right hand side, for each head of expenditure, a separate column would be maintained along with a column representing the total of all such expenditures paid on any particular day. At the end of each month, the totals of each column of expenditure would be ascertained, and relevant accounts will be posted with these periodical totals. See, my dear students, just now I have explained very clearly what how we have to prepare the petty cash book. We have to prepare the petty cash book taking the debit side as well as credit side. Debit side, we have to record the received cash from the owner, that is cashier, and the credit side, all payments should be recorded, and each nature of account, nature of expenditure should be maintained and the concerned expenditure will be shown in the concerned column. And the total column, we have to write the each payment made by the cashier, petty cashier. తెలుగులో ఇతన్ని ఏమంటాం అంటే మనం చిన్న షరాబు అంటాం. Now we will see the pro forma of the analytical petty cash book. So here the analytical petty cash book, cash received, LF, date, particulars, voucher number, total expenditure, stationery, traveling, postage, carriage, sundry expenses. Now I will explain each and every item of the analytical petty cash book. Normally in the business, the owner or the head of the business will give the some amount to the cashier. This person is said to be the petty cashier. So that amount should be or will be shown debit side of the petty cash book. Later we have to go recording the transactions whenever the payment is made. So now have you received the problem in the group? Yes, my dear students.
Received, sir.
Okay, fine. So what is the problem? Can you read please, Mr. Abhishek? What is the first problem? Shall I read? Will you read?
You need to read, sir. ఇంకా బఫర్ అవుతుంది సార్ అది.
Okay, fine. Okay, have you understood the introduction to the petty cash book? Shall I go to the preparation of the problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. See, the given problem is prepare columnar petty cash book on impressed system from the following particulars and post it to the ledger. Post it to the ledger. 2015 June 1st. Received for petty cash payments 1000 rupees. Here to pay the all petty payments. Petty payments means small expenses. Small expenses we are supposed to pay. B means here the petty cashier. So the petty cashier received here 1000 rupees. So when the cash is received, what is the entry normally? Cash account data, isn't it? To some other account person from whom we receive. So receipts will be shown debit side of the petty cash book, same as it is the 3-column cash book. So now the what is the receipt we have received? 1000 rupees. So you write down in the cash received column rupees 1000, in date column 2015 June 1st, to cash. Okay, next we see the next transaction. 2nd June 2015 paid for postage. Now the cashier paid the amount for the purpose of postage. So postage means in expenditure. Mr. Abhishek, tell me.
Sir.
Postage means, is it expenditure or not?
Expenditure, sir.
Absolutely. Postage means expenditure. Expenditure means are we paying or we are receiving? Paying. Yes. Is your signal is clear?
Yes, sir. Paying, sir.
Audible my voice?
Audible, sir.
Okay, fine.
But sir, when I talk, the signal is disturbing, sir.
Okay, I won't ask you. After completion, I will ask you. Sir, by postage, LF column, just leave it. Total column, you write rupees 80. Next, you take the analysis of payments. Postage telecom column, you write in only postage telecom column 80 rupees. and you leave the remaining columns, that is cottage, printing, traveling, wages, stationery, sundries. Now next to stationery. Stationery is how much? 50 rupees. So stationery means, is it expenditure? Yes, it is a expenditure. So we paid for stationery is rupees 50. So here postage you leave it, carriage you leave it, printing you leave it, traveling you leave it, the wages you leave it. Stationery column is there. So in the stationery column you record the rupees 50. So this finishes the second transaction. Now you go to the third transaction, advertisement. So the rupees 100 rupees as paid for advertisement purpose. Advertisement is also expenditure. Expenditure means it is a payment. Payment means it should be shown, or it can be shown credit side of the petty cash book. So you write directly in the printing and advertisement column 100 rupees, and you put a hyphen in the remaining columns. Next, on June 12, 2015, wages. So wages means first you write in the total column rupees 40, and directly you write in the respective column. Respective column is wages column, that is rupees 40,000. Next, carriage. So here carriage is also an expenditure. So carriage is also a expenditure. So expenditure you write in the total column 30 rupees, and cottage column you write 30 rupees. Remaining columns you put a hyphen. Next to conveyance. Conveyance is also the expenditure. You write down 44 rupees the total column. Then you write in the traveling expenses. Conveyance is nothing but the comes under the traveling. It comes under the traveling expenses. 160 rupees. Next to on 27th June, postage again, that is 100 rupees. So 100 rupees you write in the postage and telecom column, that is the first column under the analysis of payments. Next to again we have paid the wages. So by wages means payment. Payment means you have to write it. You have to write it on the credit side of the petty cash. By wages 20 rupees. In wages column you write down the 20. Next to June 30th, by telegram. Telegram is also comes under the postage telegram, that is 40 rupees, and same you write it in the total column. Next to by notice expenses. Notice expenses rupees 6. So you write in the postage telegram column, then you leave the remaining column. Now we have finished the posting of entries in petty cash book from the given information. First, we are given the rupees. We have received the rupees 1000. It is shown at the debit side of the petty cash book. Later, we went to the transactions given. So the first transaction is a postage. We have written the postage in the particulars column by postage. The same it is shown again in total payment column, and also it is shown in the respective column, that is postage and telegram. Once again I am explaining you very clearly, my dear students. From the given information, first we have received the 1000 rupees. The 1000 rupees is shown at the debit side of the petty cash book. In particulars column, just we have to write to cash. Later, we have paid several expenses. So expenses will be credited to the petty cash book by recording in the respective columns. Simple, I will tell you one example. We have paid the advertisement expenditure. The advertisement name can be written in the particulars column by advertisement, and amount you write in the total payment column. Once and once again you write in the respective column. A respective column means the advertisement column, then you write it. So systematically you do the same procedure in the posting of transactions from the given information into the petty cash book. So at last we have finished the posting of entries into the petty cash book. So now we balance the account same as it is like 3-column cash book. So now we will see the balance. So normally this is the debit side is higher, that is 1000 rupees. So you write the 1000 rupees in the total payment column. Then you do the total payment several expenses or all these expenses. So after deducting the all these expenses from the 1000 rupees, the remaining balance is 330 rupees. So in particulars column, by balance carried down, you write down by balance carried down 330 rupees. Same can be written below the 1000 rupees to balance brought down 330 rupees cash received column, the cash received column, that is starting column. Now we do the remaining expenses column. Total of first column postage and telegram 80, 100, 180 rupees, 180 rupees, 220, 220 plus 6, 226. So we have finished the first column. Next, second column is 30 rupees. So simply the total is 30 rupees. The third column is printing and advertisement 100 rupees. You write to the 100 rupees. And the fourth column is traveling expenses 160. 160 can be shown here. The total column. Wages 40 plus 20, 60. This total of the wages column is 60. Stationery 50 only, so 50 can be shown here. Next, sundries. Sundries means వివిధాలు, అంటే ఏ దానికైతే ఖర్చు ఏ దాంట్లో రాదో ఆ రాని దానిని ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం సన్రీస్ అనే కాలంలో రాస్తాం. తెలుగులో చెప్తున్నాను చూడండి. See here, the sundries is the column in which we record the with no column separately or specifically. దానికి సపరేట్ ఏ కాలం లేకపోతే దాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చి మనం సన్రీస్ కాలంలో రాస్తాం, నమోదు చేస్తాం అకౌంటింగ్ పరిభాషలో. సో అది 44. సో దిస్ ఫినిషెస్ ది ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆఫ్ petty cash book. This finishes the preparation of petty cash book. Yes, my dear students, Mr. Maulali, your network and voice is very clear to you. Maulali. Yes, please respond. Abhishek, now your network and everything is fine. Can you respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So have you understood about this petty cash book introduction?
Yes, sir.
As one problem.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Understood. Okay, good, well and good. Next, Mr. Prasad, tell me, have you understood? Okay, Suvarna.
Okay, sir.
Suvarna, please respond, Nana. Suvarna, speak.
అర్థమైంది.
Okay, fine.
హలో.
Next, Mr. Venugopal Reddy.
Sir.
అర్థమైందా నాన్న క్లాసు?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఓకే, ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉన్నా అడగండి, ఓకేనా? మీకు ఏ డౌట్ ఉన్నా ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ. ఇఫ్ యూ డు నాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఆల్సో, బట్ try to be understand English preferably, because the degree CBSE system must be in English medium. So if you listen to my words and class, you will get easily English as well as understanding also. Okay. Next, Magdum Basha. Raju Becom.
సార్ అర్థమైంది సార్.
Okay, your voice is very clear. Where are you, Mr. Raju?
ఇంట్లో ఉన్నాం సార్.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Right. Vijaya Mahi. Who is this? Please respond. Okay, Mr. Abhishek, shall we do one more problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will share in the problem in the group itself. Just wait for a minute. Okay, my dear students, now we are going to solve the one more problem on petty cash book. I told you earlier very clearly what is petty cash book. Petty cash book is the book in which we record small expenditures relating to the organization. And in the preparation of petty cash book, the petty cashier maintains the petty cash book, and from the organization he will receive some amount of money, and later he spends this money for meeting the various expenditures like postage, traveling, stamps, wages, stationery, like this. So here you have to understand, first you take the column received cash column, later you take the column for the date, then you take the particulars, then you take the LF, next total payments column, then you take the analysis of the payments. Under this, you take the each and every expenditure column: postage, telegram, cartage and carriage, printing and advertising, traveling and expenses, wages, stationery, hospitality, telegram charges, or sundries. అంటే వివిధాలు అనేది. అంటే ఇక్కడ తెలుగులో ఒకసారి చెప్తున్నాను చూడండి. వచ్చిన నగదును డెబిట్ సైడ్ చిల్లర నగదు చిట్టాలో ఎడమ చేతి వైపు డెబిట్ సైడ్న నమోదు చేయాలి. అదేవిధంగా ఏవైనా చెల్లింపులుంటే చెల్లింపులన్నీ కూడా క్రెడిట్ సైడ్న సంబంధిత కాలంలో నమోదు చేసి, అదేవిధంగా వివరాల కాలంలో నమోదు చేసి, మొత్తం చెల్లింపుల కాలంలో మొత్తాన్ని రాస్తూ నమోదు చేయాలి. సో ఈ విధంగా ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ సింపుల్ ప్రాబ్లం, అండ్ if you lucky, if you get, you will get a problem in the examination, but you must have the idea and the awareness about this problem, and you must have the knowledge to solve the given problem in the examination. So now I start once again one more problem. This is the second problem. I will tell you, I will explain you, sorry, I will explain you.
Sir, for how many marks, sir?
Like some 10 marks.
Okay, sir.
Okay, same like triple column cash book. If triple column cash book is not given in the examination, this will be given. If triple column cash book is given, this is not given. Okay, now prepare an analytical petty cash book from the following transactions by following the impressed system. 2014 June 1st to the petty cashier. Impressed system check to the petty cashier. gave an impressed check to the petty cashier rupees 2000. Here, instead of cash, the cashier is given check. So that means the organization paid check means to bank account. When we pay through check, what we write normally? To bank account. So in particulars column, you write down to bank account, and in the cash received column, you write 2000. The date is 2014 January 1st. Next, bought postal stamps. Bought postal stamps. So bought means we have to pay the amount to buy the stamps. So pay means it is a expenditure. Expenditure means credit side. Credit side means you write in the okay. Now on 6th June 2014, paid for stationery. So again, payment made for stationery. So here you write in the particulars column buy stationery, and once again you write in the stationery column. Next, courier charges. The name itself indicates courier charges. Charges means payment. Payment means you write in the particulars column to courier charges, and you write in the respective column, that is cottage and carriage. Cottage and carriage. So paid for car hire. Then we have taken the car for hire. So for that we have paid the rupees 350. So here you write it June 12 by carriage. Carriage rupees 350, and you write in the carriage column once again 350 rupees. Next, coffee expenses to customer. We have paid the amount for the coffee which we have offered to the customer, that is rupees 52 by coffee expenses in the total column 52 rupees, and the hospitality column 52 rupees. The coffee offered to the customer comes under the hospitality expenditure. Next, Xerox charges 18 rupees by Xerox charges in total payment column 18 rupees, and printing and advertising column you write again 18 rupees. Next, on 20th June, fax charges. Fax machine, we will send the letter in the fax or any communication. So that is by fax charges, the total column 22 rupees. In the respective column, that is postage and telegram, 22 rupees. Next, mobile recharge. Mobile recharge also we have to pay the amounts. So here, mobile recharge rupees 121 in the total column, and you write in the telegram charges. Earlier we used to send the telegram. Nowadays no telegram. Telegram has stopped. Telegram services has stopped. The services of telegram has been stopped. Next, cold drinks of what to customers 60 rupees by cold drinks. Cold drinks offer చేసిన కస్టమర్కి అది వచ్చేసి 60 రూపీస్. ద రెస్పెక్టివ్ కాలం వచ్చేసి హాస్పిటల్ కింద మనము 60 రూపీస్ చూపించాలి. నౌ సేమ్ స్టోరీ ఆన్స్ అగైన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద సేమ్ స్టోరీ? ప్లీజ్ చెక్ ది amount received is rupees 2000, and the total payments, and you make the total of total payments, and you write the received 2000 rupees at both sides, debit side as well as in the total payment column 2000. After deducting the all expenditures from the 2000, we have arrived rupees 747 rupees. So corresponding to this, you write June 30 by balance carried down. The same can be brought down to the next month. So July 1st, to balance brought down in the cash received column, you write it 747 rupees. So this is a detailed explanation about the preparation of the petty cash flow from the given information. Do you have any doubts? Feel free to ask. I will explain you. We have the time to clarify your doubts. Okay. Ask me one by one if you have any doubt.
No doubt, sir.
No doubts. Abhishek. Next. Yes, please. No doubts. Molali. Molali. Raju Bikam.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Magdum Basha. Suvarna.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Abhishek.
Sir,
Have you received this problem in the group?
yes, sir. Received, sir.
Okay. So you read very neatly and you tell me at what side it comes, debit side of the petty cash book or credit side of the petty cash book. Slowly, neatly.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. First entry, give an impost check to the petty cashier 2000.
Hmm.
Cash is coming into the business, sir.
Yes.
It is on the debit side.
On the debit side of the petty cash book, you say very clearly.
Petty
Okay,
cash
fine. Very good. Very good.
Okay, sir.
Next.
On second date, sir, bought postage stamps. Payment, sir. It's a payment. It is on the credit side of the petty cash book in postage column, sir.
Very nice. Excellent. Boy. Next.
On 6th, paid for stationery 360, sir. On stationery column, sir. On
Okay. It is an
1 minute.
expenditure. It comes on the credit side of the petty cash book and the in the stationery column. Okay. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Next.
On 9th,
Yes.
carrier charges, sir.
Hmm.
120
Courier.
on courier, sir.
Courier charges.
So courier charges column లో వస్తుంది సార్ అది.
Okay, fine. It is also expenditure. It can be
Expenditures,
on the credit side of the petty cash book
credit, sir.
and also in the respective column of the carriage. Okay, nice.
On 12th, paid for car hire 350 rupees.
Yes.
It is an expenditure, sir. It is comes on credit side of the respective column of hiring a car, sir.
Yes, very nice. Good. Next.
On 14th, coffee expenses to customer It is a hospitality account, sir. It is a expenditure. It comes under credit side of the petty cash book of the respective column, sir.
Very nice. Next.
On the 18th, Xerox charges 18 rupees, sir.
Hmm.
It is also an expenditure, comes under credit side of the petty cash books or on the respective columns.
Fine.
On
Mobile recharge.
20 లేదు సార్ అంతకంటే ముందు ఒకటి ఉంది సార్
Fax charges.
ఫ్యాక్స్ చార్జెస్ 20th fax charges 22 rupees, sir. Comes under
Credit side of the petty cash book as well
credit side of the petty cash
column of concerned expenditure.
expenditures.
Fine.
For mobile charges, okay, sir.
Okay. So you have explained and you have given a good feedback about understanding of this problem. I appreciate you, Mr. Abhishek. And every student has to respond like Abhishek. Then I felt very happy teaching to you people at least 2 to 3 transactions. If you respond only, I felt very happy and I do not receive more than that from you. If you understand, that's enough to me. Okay, my dear students, remaining all the students, please note and please observe it and you do the same response and you give the same response after completion of any problem or theory class. Then only there is a good results. Rather than results, I felt very happy because I'm teaching to you people. I felt the feedback is good. If you do not respond or if you do not give answer to my questions, I thought that you won't understand anything. So if you give the response, I will understand it and my delivery of the lecture is reach to you. So that makes me very happy, you and me. Okay. So with this, today shall we close the class, Mr. Abhishek?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mari.